You got questions, I got answers. Welcome to 5 Minute Friday. I'm your host, Dimitri, and today we're tackling the 3 top questions from the viewers sent to us. Okay, people, so the question is, if I'm starting a fitness program, what are the 3 most important things I'm gonna need to focus on when it comes to training? 1, you gotta be able to master lifting your own body weight. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, you gotta be able to do a push-up. You gotta be able to do a pull-up. You gotta be able to hold your own body weight in different planes of motion. And if that's a squat, if that's a lunge, if it's a push-up, whatever exercise you're doing, you should be able to hold your own body weight. Reason being is if you cannot hold your body weight properly, you're not able to support the specific muscles that should be working in the exercise. For example, if you can't do a proper push-up, and then you want to go and do dumbbell presses or bench presses, you're not going to have the stabilization that you should have to only be firing the chest muscles in the different aspect of the push-up. Okay, number 2, you should be able to load your body with weight. What do I mean by that? I mean picking up heavy objects. In order to keep the skeleton strong, you need to put stimulus, strength, and force against it. So your bones, ligaments, tendons, just like this guy, will get really, really strong. Now, there's 8 primal exercises that every human should be able to do to make sure that your body is strong and there's no dysfunction. They are the squat, being able to hold on to an object in front of you or behind your back, lower yourself down to a nice neutral 90-degree position and coming back up. Second is the hip hinge. Think of slightly lowering your body, pushing your pelvis as far back as possible and getting as much stretch in the hamstrings and low back and then pulling right back in. A deadlift is a primary movement of that. Thirdly, you have some form of a heavy carry. Now you can carry objects in front of you, you can carry them over your head, you can carry them to the side of your body and doing some form of walking. Now these are primal movements, guys. They're building strength, stabilization in your core, and they're also helping you be able to look at being balanced when using weight training. That's your first 3. The next are gonna be some form of a push in a horizontal position and in a vertical position. So if we're doing a push in a horizontal position, we're doing a push-up. We're doing a chest press. If we're gonna be doing a pull in a horizontal position, we'll be doing some form of a row, as in a TRX row, leaning back, coming up and down. You also have vertical movements by pushing and pulling vertically as well. Easiest examples, a standing military press or standing shoulder press with a barbell or a dumbbell and some kind of hanging pull vertically. Okay, once you've done those exercises, the last one is going to be some form of rotational twist exercise. Now, if you have a wall at home, you can use a ball. You can hit that ball to the wall. You can use some bands to go on angles if you need to. You can also bring the band about 4 to 5 feet away from the wall and hold it straight off to work on anti-rotation. This is where one part of your body wants to twist and you're keeping your body straight in the other position. And then lastly, we have your gait. Gait refers to you walking, you dropping in a lunge position, you sprinting, some form of running. So these are very important exercises that you should be doing and your gym should be including in your program. Lastly, guys, you have to be able to stabilize and hold your weight in a horizontal plane. So the easy example is going to be your straight arm plank, okay, keeping your body as tight as possible. You can drop to your forearms to do a forearm plank, or you can turn to each side and do a side plank as well. Heck, if you want to drop on your back and do a pelvic lift from the floor, that's another example of you being able to stabilize and hold your body weight. So if we're going to recap, 1, being able to push and pull your body weight in calisthenic exercises. You have your push-up, you have your dip, you have your squat, your lunge, all body weight exercises. Secondly, you got to lift heavy objects. Follow the 8 primal movements. And thirdly, able to support your body in a horizontal plane in some form of plank. That's it, that's all. Hope you enjoyed these tips, and remember, when it comes to health and fitness, attitude is everything. Send us questions you got and we're happy to respond to them and answer them live. Have an amazing Friday, guys. Peace.